In this video, I'm going to walk you through one of the most popular one-story plans with Coventry Homes. And this is the Hideaway plan. This specific home is over 2,800 square feet. It has 4 bedrooms, 4 full bathrooms, and has a 3-car tandem garage. I think what people say they love about this floor plan is, first off, when you first walk in, you have very tall ceilings. I like how they did a chandelier here with tray ceilings. And I'm gonna walk right out to the main living area and show you how tall the ceiling height is in here. This is incredible. So I don't see too many one-story plans that do this, where you have the kitchen and the kitchen island facing all the way out to the main living area, where we have sliding glass doors and these massive ceilings. We got a dining room on my right next to the kitchen, and I'm gonna go through all of this in detail so you know why so many people love this plan, the Hideaway plan. And by the way, my name is Raj Sahu. I'm a realtor in the Austin metro area, and I've represented clients with 19 different builders, including Coventry, multiple times. So I'm gonna give you my perspective from that background, and I think it starts right here in the kitchen. First off, I love looking at people's eyes when we tour this plan as a model home, and you just see all the different design upgrades that they put in this kitchen. But with that ceiling height, there's so many fun things that you can do. I've seen people do upper cabinets. I've seen people do a wrap around this kitchen island and do a different color on the island, do two-tone cabinets, have the exterior cabinets very light and bright. I've seen people do like a vent hood, a designer vent hood above this 5-burner gas stove top. Here they just have an under cabinet vent hood, which is fine. There are lots of ideas that I can give you of what you can do with this plan if you're looking to build from scratch. And that's what I would actually mention right now. So this specific home, if you are looking at Austin's metro area and trying to understand pricing, this home is for sale at $649,000. But if you don't like some of the upgrades in here, you can build this plan from scratch in so many communities across the Austin metro area, as well as possibly other cities. Now, this is gonna be a good look at the kitchen island. I like how large this kitchen island is. And then you have that single basin sink, where if you're doing the dishes here, you can just look right out into your main living area through those sliding glass doors into your backyard. Now, on the left side, we do have an opening for a refrigerator, some more cabinets, and let me know what you think about this backsplash. So I'm seeing actually some touches of blue in here. I know my video is kind of getting a lot of the reflection. So there's a lot of natural light coming in through those sliding glass doors. But let me know what you think about adding some color through your home with a backsplash like this. Now we are going to head to that main living area, and then I will head outside, and I'll even talk to you a little bit more about the community that we're in, which is called Santa Rita Ranch. It's located in Liberty Hill, which is a suburb outside of Austin, Texas. Now that's gonna be a good look at the pantry. And then actually while we're here, I'll just show you, there is a mud bench right here and an opening or an area for a washer and dryer right there. And the mud bench is in this utility room because access to the 3-car garage is going to be right here. So it is a 2-car with a tandem space. So 3-car total. Going to be the water heater over there, and then there is even plumbing for a water softener and a little bit more storage on that platform on that side. Now, if you are looking to build this plan from scratch, there are structural upgrades that Coventry offers in a lot of their floor plans. With this floor plan in this community of Santa Rita Ranch, they are offering currently a media room upgrade. And what that would look like is, this is going to be the study that we'll get to in a second. They would actually have some room in this area for a media room, and it would be in the tandem garage space. So that tandem garage space is over there. So there'd be a media room and then a study. I could always get the exact square footage of what that upgrade looks like. But if I recall correctly, that square footage, the extra square footage pushes this plan over 3,000 square feet. Don't quote me on that. Again, it is an upgrade that I've seen, I think, once before, but obviously they change these things over time. So that's why I can't give dimensions out in this video, but I can certainly always talk to my contacts to get you a feel of what that looks like. Okay, Moving on, we are in the living room. I like how they have electrical right up there to put a TV. And if you are having a tough time visualizing what this space would look like, I do have a walkthrough of this home as a model home, so I could certainly link that up for you. But what I love the idea is I'm pretending to sit down on the couch here. I love this sliding glass door. This is also another structural upgrade that they offer. Rest assured, if you don't have that sliding glass door, they would just put like a patio door there with windows. I love how you get transom windows up there, and that all opens up into this patio. Patio that also has very tall ceilings. You see a gas stub out on the right side here for a grill. You actually see a patio door right there, and that's because there's a game room on that side. So what I love about this plan is instead of having a patio door there and then windows, which would look not symmetrical, there's a better word for that, but basically you'd have windows on this side and then they kind of hide the patio door on the side where there's a game room there. I mean, we'll get to that in a second. We'll get back to that study. I'll show you the primary bedroom and bathroom. But I love showing this because I think for so many people looking to move to Texas and the Austin metro specifically, we are a very lively city and people love spending time outdoors. And I think there's no better way of showing that to you than to show you this backyard and to be in this community. And before I get into this community, you see that plan right there centered on your screen with all those windows? That's actually the Winters plan with Coventry. I noticed it because of all the windows in the back wall, and there aren't too many plans that do that, like the Winters plan. So if you need a walkthrough of that plan, let me know in the comments. I will absolutely post a link to that plan because I've walked almost all of them. And when I say almost all of them, like probably 90% plus of these plans. If I haven't walked it yet, it's probably because it's a new plan and it's just a matter of time until it gets built out, and then I can show it to you. But focusing in on the community that we're in, it's called Santa Rita Ranch. It's one of the fastest selling communities in Austin, or I should say the largest. They rank number one for most amount of sales in 2023. And it's a very lively and active neighborhood. So I'll sum that up in that way, but I will talk a little bit more in detail later on in the video. What I want to focus in on is going to be this primary bedroom. First off, you saw the ceiling, got that tray ceiling that I think opens up the space. But I love how Coventry is doing that. They're doing this in so many of their plans. You see how the window size just changes, and this entire wall is almost glass, right? I love that because if you have either curtains here or blinds and you just wake up in the morning and you can just open up your space to look out to this, that's fantastic. And keep in mind, most builders don't do this. They don't put trees or anything in the backyard, but you could certainly plant some things to give you privacy if you're worried about that. If you're seeing too many neighbors in your backyard, there are so many things that you can do after closing. Heading over to the primary bathroom, I think Coventry does this well. We have, first off, a few vanities. You got the walk-in shower I'll show you in a second. On the right side here, I like this separate vanity area. Gives somebody, maybe a special somebody, all the room that they need in the bathroom. And then we have two vanities on either side here. We have a tub down there. I love this big window with the rain glass. And then take a look at this ceiling height, which I think I showed you before, but I want to show it to you again because I think that ceiling height makes a big difference. Into the walk-in shower, I like the contrast in tile that they did here. So you have this dark tile on the floor. It kind of almost looks like it's extended into this walk-in shower. And then you have a very light tile with some dark veins running through it. Only thing I would love to see here is extending that tile all the way up to the ceiling. Something minor, but I do see that. A lot of my home buyers do that. Just make sure eyes go all the way up on that side in the walk-in shower. Now, in this bathroom, we do have two different closets. So we have one closet on this side. And builders will usually do this where they have rods and shelves. There's no shelf here because they're probably still working on some of these things. These homes are usually like 97, 98% complete. At least that's when I try to walk them to give you the best visual. So you might see some things in here like built-in shelves, and then you might see some other things that they still need to do. Fairly typical. We do have a commode on this side, and then we have another closet, a much bigger closet on this side. And then a couple shelves on that side as well. A couple shelves missing as well. Okay, so we still have a lot to see here, where we have a study that I showed you a glimpse of. We have that game room, which is where we're actually going to head to next. But I want you to see this. Look at that kitchen. Framed really well. I know that backsplash looks like it's fluorescent because there's just so much natural light bouncing off of that. But I think it looks great. When you're in here, I think my camera is kind of picking up more of the glare off of the sun. But here we have that patio door I was showing you before. And this is the game room that I often find is missing in a lot of these one-story plans. I have so many people that say, oh, I'd like to have everything on one story. And then they go into a home and they say, well, it gets me the amount of bedrooms, it has a study, but then it's missing that separate hangout area. I think this is what people miss, especially for people that are looking to have kids, where you want that separate area they can put toys and things like that, then this is a nice place for it. Also, if you're somebody who loves views off your backyard, there are so many great lots that Coventry offers that you can build this plan with an incredible view or a similar plan to this. So first off, I'll show you there's an electrical right there. So you can put a TV on that side. You can put a couch right here. And then I want you to imagine these windows looking out to a view. And so you have an idea of what a view looks like. Let me show it to you right here, where this is one of my clients' lots that they're about to contract on.
So in a close-by community to Santa Rita Ranch, in the North Austin area, there are amazing views. And there was a lot that opened up next door to this home that the builder agent notified me on, and I knew I had a buyer for it right away. So I made this video for them. Even though they're out of state, we had to move quickly on this. Luckily, they had been out to the community a couple times when they had visited. And I'm pretty much explaining things that are happening behind this lot. And as you can tell, it has an incredible view. Now, what's tough about getting views is I'm motioning that a lot of the other lots that we were looking at had a very big slope in the backyard, so there wasn't usable yard space. But as you can tell here, if you love big backyards, you love being outdoors, this has very usable yard space. And that's exactly what I'm pointing to. That's the lot that's for sale. They already have the back fencing up, so we know that back fencing probably goes to the width of the lot. The builders do have to give you accessibility to your backyard. They can't just have a patio fall off of a cliff here, so they do usually build something out. There's a few different ways that they'll do this, but the point is, this is the beauty that you can see right from your patio. And as you can tell, there are other homes, some for sale, other lots that are available that have incredible views in the North Austin area. Okay, I hope this helps. Back to the video.
And then getting back into the video, off of the game room, we have a full bathroom, so sink, commode, and then a walk-in shower. And even though there is no powder bathroom here, we have 4 full bathrooms. I think you'll find this bathroom is accessible in that game room area right off of the main living area. So good area for it. And then we do have one of the spare bedrooms right here. This spare bedroom is perfect for maybe parents staying with you that want their own space. It's kind of tucked in at the back left of this home. If you recall, the primary bedroom was in the back right, and then the rest of the bedrooms are really in the front of the home. So I like one-story plans that do that, where it's still connected in, everything's connected in with that main living area, but every bedroom, almost every bedroom has its own private area, which is really great. Okay, I'm gonna show you the study next. And I love this study simply because of the windows that are here. Now, the sun is setting on the front of the home. That's why I don't think you're seeing as much natural light coming in. Also, you are next to this home, so That may not help, but I think it's always great to have windows on this side in your study. I have a lot of people that are struggling for square footage in their home, looking to move to Austin, want to feel like they're in a little bit more of a larger area, and I think you do feel that in this study. I like also, if you work from home a lot, you can just exit, get right to the kitchen, get right to the main living area. I even just had somebody tell me they take their Zoom calls from their main living area, so they want really tall ceilings like this, and they don't want to be stuck in their study all day. And they love a plan like this. When we walked it, at least, they loved it because they could sit down here, take Zoom calls, be right next to the kitchen, go back into their office when they have a call and their spouse is back from work, and they just have so much flexibility. So I think they love this plan for it, especially being on a one-story plan. They thought they needed a two-story plan to get those 20-foot tall ceilings, but they felt like the ceiling height in here was just enough. Now there's going to be a look at the dining room. Quite a bit of natural light coming in because, again, the sun's setting on this side of the home. That's why you didn't see it as much on the study, even with this home right next door. You got great natural light coming in. Check out those windows, kind of similar to the primary bedroom. I love the windows in there. I actually love this light fixture that I want to give you one more look at, a little bit closer without the glare from the sun. I think that's fantastic. Let me know what you think about that light fixture, as well as those tall pendant lights coming down to that kitchen island. I think they look incredible. Okay, we're back at the front of the home, and I'll make one correction here. I said every bedroom has its own private area, and then I said almost every bedroom. Well, it is every bedroom. On either side of this front door, we have a bedroom, so they are separate from each other, which I think is great. These bedrooms look off the front of the home. There's a good look at that setting sun. A good look at Santa Rita. So Santa Rita Ranch, and I'll get into a little bit more while we go through this in-suite full bathroom. Santa Rita Ranch, a very lively, active neighborhood. I said that before. I'll say it again because I think that's why people come to this community, where if you're in your home, maybe you lean a little bit introverted, but you need events to kind of get you out of your comfort zone, get you to meet people. That's Santa Rita. They have a ton of events. Their HOA actually employs somebody called the Director of Fun, who just plans events across the Austin area. And if you want an idea, across the community. So in this community, I had one of my friends send me videos of one of those events. So here in the middle of winter, even though it was 60, 70 degrees, they did a snow on this hillside, and they did snow tubing. So kids could go snow tubing. I guess adults could do that as well. And people loved it. And there were food trucks out. They did a Christmas tree lighting. It was just fantastic. And they have events like that a lot. Usually at the amenity center, they have 2 amenity centers in the neighborhood at the time I'm posting this video. They have a third one that's under construction that's actually down the street from this specific home. And they also have, next to that amenity center, a new elementary school that's under construction, and then a middle school that just got started about a year or 2 ago. They also have another elementary school that got started about 4 to 5 years ago. They have another elementary school on the northern side of the neighborhood that is also under construction. So quite a bit going on in this community. So to get a home like this that feels very private, with bedrooms in each corner of the home, bathrooms in each corner of the home, like we just saw that full bathroom. It's also accessible from the hallway there. We got an in-suite bathroom and full bedroom there. To get a home like this that gets you the privacy that you need, but still feels open concept in a community like this, I love finding winning combinations like that. I think that's what I find often when looking through homes that are built by Coventry in some of these communities that I think are touted as one of the most popular communities in the Austin metro area. Now, if you want to see more homes for sale like this one, then click on the link at the top of the description of this video. If you're seeing this video on YouTube, I do post these videos of homes built by various builders and also resale homes on the market. I do post them eventually on YouTube, but I post them first on my website. So if you want exclusive access to that, click on my website at the top of the description of this video. I even post homes that are about to come on market there when builders tell me that somebody's about to fall out of contract or it's about to be official. I'll quick go grab footage because I'm in these communities a lot. Like I mentioned, I represented buyers with 19 different builders, so I offer an unbiased perspective on which builders are good, which builders are bad, and which are the good areas that I would really hone in on, maybe for future resale, for future growth, and most of all, just great livability. And that's the type of advice that I can give people because of the amount of experience I have in a specific niche of real estate. Now, if you reach out to me and you might have a different niche that I'm not an expert in, I'll definitely connect you with one of my realtor partners that is more focused on that niche. So if you want to reach out to me, my number is at the bottom of the description of this video. And then if you want to see another home for sale with Coventry Homes, click on the link on this side of the screen. And if you want to see this plan, the Hideaway plan as a model home, you want to see it staged, click on this side of your screen. And of course, again, if you need help, reach out to me. My number's at the bottom of the description of this video. As always, I hope this helps. Take care, everyone.